They say betrayal hurts most when it comes from strangers. But nothing prepares you for betrayal from your own blood. My name is Amara, and the woman who destroyed my life was my sister. Amara and Chioma were born just 11 months apart in Enugu, Nigeria. Growing up, everyone called them twins, but they were nothing alike. Amara was calm, kind, and hardworking. Chioma was bold, beautiful, and always hungry for attention. Their mother often compared them without realizing the damage it caused. "Why can't you be confident like Chioma?" she would say. Or sometimes, "Amara, see how responsible you are. Teach your sister sense." The comparisons planted seeds neither girl understood. Seeds of jealousy, seeds of competition, and slowly, resentment grew. Years later, Amara became a nurse, respected and independent. She married Tunde, a gentle engineer who adored her deeply. Chioma, however, struggled with unstable relationships and financial problems. Whenever she visited Amara's home in Lagos, her eyes lingered too long on Amara's happiness. One evening during dinner, Chioma laughed softly. "You're lucky, Amara. Good husband, good job, perfect life." Amara smiled warmly. "It will happen for you too." But Chioma's smile faded the moment Amara looked away. Because luck was not what she saw. She saw injustice. Fate twisted their lives when both sisters became pregnant at the same time. The family celebrated endlessly. Their mother joked, "My grandchildren will grow like twins." Amara and Chioma attended antenatal appointments together, took photos together, and prepared for motherhood side by side. But behind closed doors, Chioma's pregnancy was filled with fear. Her boyfriend had abandoned her. Money was scarce, and doctors warned of complications. Meanwhile, Amara's pregnancy was smooth and joyful. Each hospital visit deepened Chioma's silent bitterness. Why did life always favor Amara? One rainy night, both sisters went into labor almost simultaneously. They were admitted to the same hospital. Hours passed with screams, prayers, and anxious waiting. Amara delivered a healthy baby girl. She cried tears of joy when she heard her child's first cry. "My daughter," she whispered weakly. But down the hall, tragedy struck. Chioma's baby was born lifeless. The doctor spoke gently. "We're sorry, we tried everything." Something inside Chioma shattered. Grief turned quickly into desperation. And then, into a terrible idea. Late that night, while nurses changed shifts and visitors slept, Chioma walked slowly toward the maternity ward. Her heart pounded violently. She stared at Amara sleeping peacefully beside her newborn. Tears streamed down her face. "She has everything," Chioma whispered, carefully, trembling. She carried Amara's baby away and placed her beside herself. Then she swapped the identification tags. By morning, the lie was complete. Amara woke up smiling, unaware she was holding Chioma's child. And Chioma held the life she believed she deserved. 7 years passed. Amara raised little Kamsi, a quiet child who never quite resembled her or Tunde. Family members joked about it. "Maybe she looks like a distant ancestor," they laughed. Meanwhile, Chioma's daughter, Zara, grew confident, intelligent, and strikingly similar to Amara. Sometimes Amara felt a strange pull toward Zara she couldn't explain. Whenever Zara hugged her, Amara felt an unexplainable warmth, a connection deeper than logic. But she ignored it, because the truth was unimaginable. One afternoon, Kamsi fell at school and needed urgent blood transfusion. At the hospital, doctors ran routine compatibility tests. Hours later, a doctor called Amara and Tunde into his office. His expression was serious. "There seems to be a mistake, biologically. You are not this child's parents." The room spun. Amara laughed nervously. "That's impossible." But DNA tests confirmed it. Their daughter was not theirs. Shock turned into investigation. Hospital records were reviewed, dates compared, nurses questioned, and slowly, suspicion pointed toward one person: Chioma. When confronted, she denied everything at first. But when DNA results proved Zara was Amara's biological child, Chioma broke down completely. "I lost my baby," she screamed through tears. "I had nothing. You had everything. I just wanted one thing to be mine." Amara felt her heart rip apart. Not from anger, but from disbelief. Her own sister had watched her raise another child for 7 years, in silence. The families faced an impossible decision. 2 children, 2 mothers, 7 years of memories that could not simply be erased. After counseling and painful discussions, they chose not to separate the girls completely. Instead, they raised them together, truthfully this time. The children slowly learned the story. There were tears, confusion, but also unexpected love. Because motherhood, they realized, was more than blood. It was years of bedtime stories, sacrifices, and unconditional care. So tell me, could you forgive someone who stole 7 years of your child's life? Because forgiveness is sometimes the hardest form of love. Please like, share, subscribe and follow for more.